Do you sometimes wish that you had a different manager? Hi, I'm Brian Amrine with Value Driven Analytics. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can take the good and the bad aspects of your current and past managers and use those to shape your management approach in the future. I've had about a dozen different managers in my career so far, and one thing I've realized is that every manager is different. I've had some managers who seemed to care more about my career than I did myself at the time. But what I've realized is that you can take something away from every single people manager you've worked with, especially if you aspire to be a people manager yourself. There are certain managers, certainly, where you'll take more away from what not to do, and others where you'll take a lot away from what to do. But I bet if you look hard enough, you'll find in every single manager at least one thing that you can take away and perhaps that you'll want to incorporate into your own management style someday. Some managers may never talk about a career plan for you, but perhaps they pour into your development technically and teach you a lot in that way, which is extremely helpful. You need managers like that. Some managers may never do either one of those, but perhaps they're always on the lookout for new stretch projects for you or even new roles for you that'll take your career to the next level. That can be very valuable. Others may have unfortunately done none of those things, which is why it's very important to own your career development. But perhaps if you did own your career development and you were trying to do some things proactively, maybe the good thing that manager did for you is they didn't stand in the way. They were flexible, they didn't want to hold you back, and they truly let you pursue those things. As long as you got everything that you were required to do, they were fine with you taking on some additional responsibilities. That in itself shouldn't be taken for granted. What's neat about this is you can take the good and the bad things that you've seen from your past managers and combine them to become the best manager you can become in the future. Now, to be sure, every person is different, so some of your direct reports in the future, their ideal manager will be different than another direct report's ideal manager. So it's important to get to know your direct reports and understand what's important to them. And again, try to use your past experiences, how you've been managed in the past, to think about whether any of those could be relevant for each one of your direct reports. I hope today you'll take a step back, try to remember and be thankful for the good aspects of your current manager and managers in the past. And if you aspire to be a people manager, I hope you'll take the good and the bad that you've experienced, take those into account, and try to become the best manager possible in the future. Perhaps your team someday will be the type of team that would say, I think my manager cares more about my development than I do myself. I want to thank you for watching today. I hope you got a lot out of it. And if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Now, if you have any questions about what we covered, please consider leaving a comment and I'll try to respond to it as soon as I can. One last thing, if you or your organization ever need anything analytics related, an analysis, a dashboard build, maybe a data science model build, perhaps deeper training on this very topic or other analytics topics, even a complete analytics transformation, please consider Value Driven Analytics. Check out our site at valuedrivenanalytics.com, and if it resonates with you, give us a call. We'd love to help you out.